Hey, what's up you guys? It's your boy BonelessTV here, and in today's video, a Fortnite predator leaked his own address. So this is the dumbest Fortnite predator I think I've ever seen in my entire life. He tried moving way too fast with a 12-year-old little girl. He even went to the point where he said he would buy a plane ticket for this 12-year-old little girl to fly all the way down to Virginia and visit him. This is the creepiest dude I've ever encountered, and you could just hear how guilty he sounded when I called him. I set up an account called Cute Girl That's 12, and I joined a bunch of Fortnite Discord groups, and then I just started talking in it. Then I got a friend request from a guy named Jerry, and he says, "Hey, winky face," and I just say hey, and I send a smiling face, and then he asks, "How are you?" So right now it's just a normal conversation, nothing too weird. I mean, it is kind of still weird because my name is Cute Girl That's 12, and clearly this guy Jerry is like 70, so I mean, off the bat, I knew this guy was a predator. Then I say, "I'm doing good. I'm 12, by the way. Is that fine?" I just wanted to see if he knew I was actually 12. And he says, "Yeah, that's okay. Why do you bring it up?" Smirking emoji, which is like, what? I mean, like, what a creep. Then I just say, "Well, I just thought it would be important for you to know and all. How old are you?" And he says, "A man never tells," winking emoji, "old enough to have experience." Smirking emoji. Like, that is super creepy. I don't know about you, but I personally would never send that to a 12-year-old little girl. Clearly this guy is not up to anything good, and it gets a lot worse from here, guys. So I say, I thought that was about girls, not guys, because everyone knows that you're never supposed to ask a woman her age, but it's not really the same thing for guys, so I don't know why he says that. Clearly he's just saying that because he's extremely old and he's trying to hide that from a 12-year-old little girl. And then I mess with him and I say, "An experience in what? Minecraft? And if so, I can use an enchanted sword or two." I honestly didn't think he knew what I was talking about, and I thought I was gonna get away with it. But then he says, "Well, if you want to know my age, you better tell me more about yourself. And if you want to use my enchanted sword, I can let you handle it." Smiling face emoji. That sounds really creepy to me, and I don't know like how he meant to say that. If he was talking about Minecraft swords, then that's just a weird way to say it, you know. I didn't think he actually knew what an enchanted sword was, so I said, "What's the enchantments on that bad boy?" And he says knockback 1. So apparently this old guy actually played Minecraft and he knew what a knockback sword was. I guess this kind of makes him a Minecraft predator as well. So I said, "Do you play Minecraft too?" And he says, "Yeah, well, my grandkids got me into it. I can introduce you to them sometimes." Smiling face. "You could come up and meet us." Like, how weird is that, guys? You don't ask a 12-year-old girl to come meet your grandkids when you're a grandparent. You should be looking out for her and telling her to be safe online. You shouldn't be trying to invite her over to your house. Like, imagine if someone was doing that to his grandkids. So I say, "Okay, where are you from?" And he says, "I live in Virginia. How about you?" And this is so weird, guys, because I used to live in Virginia, but now I live in Pittsburgh. So I say, "Oh, that's not too far. I live in Pittsburgh." And he says, "Well, then you can come visit me and the kids anytime." Winky face. Like, this guy is literally trying to get a 12-year-old girl to come visit him, and he looks like he's 70 or 60 at least. So I say, "What would we do?" Just to see if this creep would say anything weird. And he says, "I could show you my sword collection, and my bedroom is really cool. I think you would like it." Kissing emoji. Who does this guy think he is? He literally just tried to invite a 12-year-old little girl to his bedroom. So then I say, "Your bedroom? Why would we go in there? I'm confused." And he says, "Well, my sheets are 1,000 thread count. You'd find it really comfortable to lie on them with me." Smirking emoji. So basically he's just trying to flex how soft his sheets are, which is like a weird flex, but okay. Like, good for you, bro. You having 1,000 thread count sheet. Like, whoa, you're so cool, man. So I say, "I don't know what that means, but okay." And he says, "Means they're soft and warm, just like you." Winky face. Oh, like, who is this guy, man? So disgusting. So I say, "Aw, thanks. So what do you do for a living?" And he says that he's retired and he has all the time in the world to see someone. Instead of spending his time talking to little girls, he should probably be out there playing tennis, or I mean, like, going golfing. I don't know, doing like what old people do, not just talking to 12-year-olds. That's just disgusting. Why is this guy out here actually doing this? If you think about it, this is just horrible. If you think about it, he could be doing so many other different things. Like, this is just horrible. And I say, "Are you married? Because you said you had grandchildren." I wanted to see if he was maybe a cheater as well. And if he's a cheater and predator, like, this guy is literally cheating on his wife with a 12-year-old girl, so that's just like 20 times worse than just cheating on your girl. And then he says, well, yes, but she doesn't have to know, smirking emoji. This guy is literally cheating on his wife that he's probably been married to for years because he has grandchildren and he's old, with a 12-year-old little girl. Just think about that, guy. That is literally horrible. So I said, okay then, I guess it'll be a secret. Just trying to play along and act like it doesn't even matter. Even though in real life, guys, I'm typing this stuff and I'm so mad at this guy. Then he says, so when do you want to come see me? Kissing emoji. I'm very close to you, ... And I just say, I'm down for whenever, to be honest, but you're far. How would I get there? And I don't know if this guy knows how far Pittsburgh is from Virginia, but it's like 8 hours away. And he says, well, I can get you a taxi, pay for it, or fly you out, smirking emoji. Like, no, dude, you can't get anybody a taxi from Pittsburgh to Virginia. I'm pretty sure the taxi driver would quit their job and never become a taxi driver ever again after that experience. That is way too long of a ride. I don't even know why he said we're very close. Like, we're not close at all. Like, in a plane, it's like an hour away, but you're definitely not riding a taxi. So I say a taxi from Virginia to Pittsburgh, that's like 8 hours. This weirdo just says, I'd make it worth your while, smiling emoji, winky face. So I said, a plane could work though, when can I come over? And he says, I can fly you out for tonight. So this guy is literally moving so fast with a 12-year-old little girl. He already has his mindset out that he wants to fly a 12-year-old girl all the way to Virginia from Pittsburgh. And luckily for this case, he wasn't actually talking to a little girl and he was talking to me. So I say, but my parents wouldn't allow that, but I also want to go. So I was just trying to pretend that like I was still that little girl. And he says, your parents don't have to know, baby, smirking face. So now he's literally calling this girl his baby. Like, come on, man, you're so disgusting. And I hope you go to jail after this video. So then I say, where would I say I was? In what part of Virginia? Talking about my parents, like what would I tell my parents? And he says, can say you're having a fun sleepover at friends. It wouldn't be a lie, you know. Winky face, smirking emoji. I live at... And then he sends his address to me. Like, this predator is the dumbest predator for this because I'm literally just sending this to the police. Like, this guy messed up so big here. And I was like, oh wow, you sent me your address already? Don't you think you were kind of moving fast? And this weirdo just says, yeah, you seem like someone I can trust, smirking emoji. Wouldn't you say the same? Like, dude, how can you trust me? I literally just started texting you and I'm 12 years old. This guy is so dumb. Like, does he want to get exposed? Well, doesn't really matter now because I'm exposing him anyways. So I just say, yeah, I think so. Do you want to call? And now I get him into a call and he's like, yes, I want to call you, baby. And I was like, okay. Then this weirdo just sent a smiling emoji and said, be mine, with the question mark. So let me play the footage of our call. You can hear how guilty this guy sounds for yourself. When I get mad at him, I start yelling at him. You hear his voice go from confident to just extremely disappointed. But that's what this guy gets for being a predator. Hopefully by tomorrow he'll be in jail because I did send the police his address already and I'm sending him all of this proof. But anyways, guys, enjoy the rest of the video. But anyways, guys, rolls the clip.
Yo, dude, you know I'm a guy, right? Yeah, man, look, literally, you're the worst predator I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, you're so dumb, you do know that, right? You sent me your address. I'm giving this to the police. Nah, dude, like, I'm calling the police. Like, I hope you know this. Alright, so after he hung up, here's what he said. He hit me up saying, hey, I just wanted to say that everything I said was a joke and I'm not actually a predator. If you do anything on YouTube, I will sue you for slander. And I'm not afraid of getting sued for slander. Slander literally just means like you're lying. And clearly I'm not lying here because I have evidence. So I just say, look, man, you clearly are a predator and I don't care what your lawyer has to say. Slander is a false allegation and I have literal evidence. So good luck on that one, chief. You deserve to be behind bars and I'm going to send your address and the screenshots of your messages to the police. And then he completely takes back what he says and he says, I'm so sorry for everything. Please don't report me. I didn't mean it. I don't know what's wrong with me. Please don't. And I just say, nope, it's too late for apologies. You creep, get exposed. And then he just blocked me. So there's nothing I can say anymore. But if you're watching this video, just remember to stay safe, guys, because there's a lot of predators out there and they do try to take advantage of you. Make sure to stay safe online, guys. But anyways, my name is BonelessTV and I'm out.